as I was getting up from the barrel when I fell.
I just had finished doing a wheelbarrow race, just going around our normal day, having fun here at the retreat. I actually took a stumble, trying to laugh it off. I was in a bit of pain.
I was walking towards the barn.
I was walking behind him, and I see this guy just swinging off this bar up there like he's a monkey up there.
And all I hear is, oh my god, and I'm like, what the heck happened?
Starting to rain, and I'm like freaking out because I have like the camera, you know? And I'm just like, what the heck? I gotta get this stuff inside shelter. So you know it, like I turn around, and I'm like, and then I hear a big thump. I was like, what the heck?
He's like closer to a brother than me. I feel the earth shake. And right at that time, it just seemed like the world stood still. I was like, Lord, are you coming back?
I see Ernie like on this bar thing, okay? So he's like swinging like he's like in the Olympics gonna make a turn over the bar. I just stop because I see him go higher and higher and thinking he's gonna go swinging, and he lets go. So he's like doing this flip in the air like and lands like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got so scared.
Ernie's swinging. First thing I thought was something bad is going to happen. So I'm swinging. I don't know if I thought he was going to do a flip, but he didn't. And he landed on his neck, and the first thing I thought was, oh my gosh, I hope he's not paralyzed.
What happened was that I walk in and I see Ernie, and he's as pale as a ghost. And I ask everybody around, what's going on? What happened to Ernie? And they told me that he fell off the bar.
Okay, so we're like walking away, right? We're walking away, you and I were walking in the same direction, and also we heard this big old thud, like boom, like an earthquake, like a 6.5 on the Richter scale, right? Or like one of those National Geographic movies where like a big old walrus beaches itself on the beach.
I thought this was another earthquake. You know, after Haiti and Chile, I thought Escondido 6.0 here.
Totally flips in the air, falls on his back into his neck.
And I see Ernie on the ground, and he's like toppled over.
I'm like, dude, I didn't know what to do. He started rolling over. I covered my mouth, and like everyone's laughing, thinking it was like a joke or something.
At the time, I don't know, but all I know is I run over to his aide, Pastor Greg and Willie, and there's Ernie trying to make jokes, but...
Yeah, and so we walked around over back to him, and he's lying down. I said, Ernie, are you okay? Are you okay? Quit goofing off. Like
And
that.
I thought it was okay, and I kept thinking it was okay. Ernie was making a big deal, and I thought it was just, this is Ernie, okay?
And all I see is Gina like this, and I'm like, okay, is he joking?
You can just hear the air just fly out of his lungs.
He looks at me and we connect eyes. And at that time, I thought it was going to be the last time I was going to see him.
Next thing you know it, he's like on the ground going,
Saying what?
but I thought it was okay.
And body convulsions that...
Ernie, sit down. No, you need to sit down. Lay down.
I was laying there forever, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Krista! And everybody's like, don't call her because she's gonna freak out.
Kept saying what?
But I thought it was okay.
So we're like, oh my gosh, like he's in pain right now. So
Just like, should I laugh? I'm all, was he serious?
Then he kept making that noise.
Really, next thing you know it, like, Pastor Greg goes running by like, Ernie, tell me if you're okay!
And then the dude gets up, and he's just like delirious. And
Dude, that was me. I freak out.
He kept making that noise.
we like surround him, and then Pastor Greg comes and talks to him.
I love you, bro. And he's like, I love you so much. Like he was dying or something. Like we were about to go to his funeral later, you know?
I thought it was okay, and I kept thinking it was okay.
We took him to the barn, and he said he couldn't feel his toe.
I started talking to Ernie, and he said, Sabrina, he's not feeling too good. And I go, Ernie, you need CPR. And then I revived him. I checked his pupils, and I checked the back of his ear. And it's a good thing too, because he wasn't concussed.
And then all of a sudden, when he got better, he started breathing. He saved our marriage.
He saved our marriage.
I heard noise. I just remember one moment I was up in the air, this is gonna happen, and then the next moment I was on the floor gasping for air. I think I was dying. People were all around me and they were saying, hey, is he alive? Is he dead? Is he fat? I don't want to point fingers, but I heard it, and it hurt maybe more than the actual sensation of having my spinal cord stab my rib cage. And I'm not a physician of any sort or know much about the anatomy, only, you know, the elbows to the knee pads. The fattest man ever just decided to cannonball and land on my chest. And I said, get off my insides. I remember Greg just running over and just saying, no, you know, I knew he was scared. I knew that he cared because I've never seen him that way. My own father wouldn't respond. In fact, he probably would say, just let him be. He'll sleep it off or something. Willie reached down and said, no, I think he's dying. And I just remember walking and saying random things, and everybody wasn't sure what was happening. I remember. And all I can think of is, oh God, who's gonna tell my wife? Could she love this? Said, dear God, what have you done? But I know that there are a lot of people who did care, genuinely, lovingly, except for Daniel. He wasn't there. Where was the welcome wagon? I expected banners, possibly balloons, those party things. The only ones who were there for me were the ones who had said, this man's got a chance, and maybe one day he'll live to 26.
But he's better now.
But I'm glad he's okay now.
He's better now.
I can't do this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You're recording this, huh? You totally are.
I don't know what to do. I freak out.
Something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, you know, we're talking about, I guess we're talking about
Ernie on the ground, and he's like toppled over. And
He's better now.
If I could take off his shirt, but then he flexed, so I didn't understand what that was about. I don't remember too much.
And all of a sudden,
Is it on?
we're looking at him.
I love you, honey.
let's go.